Hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the copywriting challenge with Boss Uzi. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to just type in the comment section. Just type I can hear you, Boss Uzi. Just type I can hear you, Boss Uzi. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy Easter Monday to you. I'm so honored to have you all here. Welcome, everyone. Please, if you can hear me, just type in the comment section. Just type, I can hear you. Welcome, everyone. Today, we are going to be going into the world of copywriting. Are you excited to be in the house? Yes. All right. Thank you so much. So I can see some beautiful faces. Welcome, everyone. Today is going to be What's Your Time, I hope. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ibube, Favor, Sonia, Soma, thank you so much, Aminat, and every other person that is live today. I'm so privileged to have everyone on ground. Welcome, Success. Welcome, Osereme. Welcome, Precious, and everybody. So today we are going to be getting into the world of copywriting. Many people have been hearing about this copywriting thing. Many people don't understand it. Today I'm going to be taking you on a roller coaster on what copywriting really is. Everything you see here today, if my life is ahead, if my life has gone a step further, it's not that thing that copywriting. Copywriting is the one thing that has really changed my life. And I have no doubts that if you let it, it can also change your own life because this skill is for everyone, especially if you're a newbie, you're a total beginner on the online space. Okay, guys, thank God for the ad. They just took the light right now. So please give me just a minute, a second. Let me just go and turn on my inverter, then I'll be back. So give me a second. Let me just turn on my inverter and I'll be back. All right. Wow. All right. Apologies, everyone. Welcome. I'm back. I just had to go and turn on the inverter. And thank God they haven't taken the light now. So that's all right. So welcome everyone. So I'm going to be diving straight into the world of copywriting right now. If you're just joining, I want to humbly welcome you to the copywriting challenge. So I'm currently chatting from Lagos, Nigeria. Where are you chatting from? Put it in the comment section. Let me know where you're chatting from. I love knowing where everyone is chatting from because I know that there are some Ghanaians here. There are some people from Kenya, people from Ebonyi, people from Lagos, people from Abuja, people from Port Harcourt. Rep your state. Where are you chatting from? Okay, I can see Lagos Rice Mill chatting from Edo State. Sulaimon from Kwara State. That means we have the west and we have the north. We have Kwara. We have Lagos. Blessing. Welcome. So rep your state. Why I just inform my own personal students and every other person that we are live so that nobody misses this awesome session that I've put together for you. Now, I want to also tell you that during the course of this training, probably if we may experience network issues, just understand that it's just going to take like 5 minutes or is less than 5 minutes, some seconds for everything to get back to normal. So yes, it is just going to be taking a very few seconds for everything to get back to normal. And we're not going to experience light shortage again because we are currently on a solar system. Then we are just going to be riding all through. So if you have anybody that is supposed to be here, just let them know. I can see from Anambra, Onitsha, Ebonyi, Port Harcourt. Welcome. This system is not a system that is designed to waste your time. It's a system that is designed to give you the maximum value for your time. So if you stick with me to the end, I assure you that you're going to get value for your time. It's a free training that I organize. Basically, the reason why I organized a free training like this is because it was a free training like this that changed my life. And I have no doubt that this training is also going to be changing your own life. Now, how did it change my life? It changed my life because it gave me the intelligence of what I do today. So I want to welcome everyone once again. Welcome to the live session. Now, let's go straight into the world of copywriting because we have no time. In the next 30 to 45 minutes, we should be out of here. So I'm currently sharing my screen. Please, if you can see my screen, just type in the comment section. I can see your screen. For everyone that has come, I want to welcome you once again. Welcome to the live session. This is Copywriting Challenge with Boss Uzi. And in day one, my claim is that copywriting can make you rich. Today, I'm going to be as honest as possible. I want you all to believe me because I'm going to be as honest as possible. We are going to demystify whether this copywriting can actually make you rich. And at the end of this session, we are going to finalize. We are going to ask ourselves whether this is true or false. Now, let's go straight into the point. Now, I want everyone to take a seat. I don't know where you're going to be sitting down. Osereme, where are you sitting down? David Debube, where are you sitting down? So definitely I'm at the front. Are you at the left wing? Are you at the back benchers? Are you at the left? Are you at the back? Where are you sitting at? All right, take your seat and join me as we explore just three things in this webinar today. Now, this is a webinar and a class. I call this a class more than a webinar. Yeah, but it's a webinar because we are streaming live. Now, there are three things I'm about to experience. I'm about to teach you today. Number one, I want to give you the concept of copywriting. A lot of us don't understand what copywriting is. So in this training today, I am going to be demystifying A to Z what copywriting really is and how it can profit you. Secondly, I am going towards expose you to what is possible in the world of copywriting. And thirdly, I am going to lead you towards the right path so that you don't spend time shadow boxing. Now, let's go straight into the point because a lot of us are here for different reasons. It is a beautiful Monday morning, and many of you would probably be doing something beautiful with your life now, but you're here. And you're here exactly because maybe you're probably looking for a legit way to make money from the internet, and you want to make money from the internet consistently, and you're looking for a route. Or maybe you want to upgrade your financial status using a legitimate means. Or maybe you're a student looking for a way to earn money even while you're studying. Now, let me also confirm that you can see my screen. Please, if you can see my screen, type in the comment section. Just type, I can see your screen. All right, type, I can see your screen. Okay, I can see them here. You guys can see my screen. Great. Or maybe you're a student just looking for a legit way to make money. Or maybe you work a job that you don't really like and you're looking for a way to pivot into the digital space. Trust me, if you come into the digital space, it is more, I will not say it's more rosy, but it is more soft. When I mean soft, you can be at the comfort of your home doing those things you do in your 9 to 5 jobs. Or maybe you're just what you intend to learn how to earn from the comfort of your home. Or maybe you just hear that copywriting pays well and you want to learn how to earn from it to live the life of your dreams. If you are here for any of these reasons, then your reason is valid. I want to welcome you once again. Many of you don't know who I am. My name is Uzoma Oranibo. You can also call me Boss Uzi. I'm the founder of Boss Uzi Consults. What I do basically is that I help individuals who want to earn a living on the internet with their skills. I help them build a business, thriving business in the area of copywriting, sales, and marketing. And I have trained over 15,000 mentees that has worked with me directly. And I have worked with over 20 businesses since 2020 when I got into the online space actively. I have worked with 20 plus businesses to maximize their profit using profound copywriting, sales, and marketing skills. And I'm also known as the boss of copywriting. But before all these beautiful things that I'm saying right now, I was not this person. I was just like this on a very, very good day. This was me on a frustrated day. I checked my results in the notice board and I found out that my GPA was 1.1. And I was, I was doing very, very poorly in the university. And that was because I chose a wrong path. I decided to study a course that I didn't have advantage in at that time. Yes, I was given admission for computer science, but something happened. I found my way in what mathematics, and I knew that I was not that good in mathematics at that time. But I could have easily just you know went for a path that would suit me. But I decided to continue there because of what my parents would say. Ah, let my son be in school. My son is in school. Blah blah blah. Now, this single thought, this single mistake cost me 8 good years in university. That means I spent 8 years in the university trying to graduate from a 4 year course, from a 4 years course. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I don't want you guys to be like me, not in the area of choosing a course or choosing a path, or not in the area of choosing an academic course, but in the area of choosing a path. You see, the path you choose right now is going towards give you your prosperity or bring your downfall. You understand? And I'm going to be going deeper on that. There was a year I almost gave up in school. I almost withdrew myself, and I just decided towards come back to Lagos, and I started looking for work. I started working at Yaba Markets, Popo Street, and I was selling for one man. I was a sales boy. And the only thing in my mind then was I just wanted to be an Osaya guy forever. And maybe when I have small money, I just go and open my own shop and start importing goods, or maybe just buying things from China or Mandela's there. That was my mindset then. And finally, I came back to school, yes. But one thing is that after all my struggles, after everything, I just decided to stress myself and just go back to school just to finish it, because my mom was, bro, you must actually finish this course. She was like, let me go to the meeting in our society and brag that, I have my son is a graduate. Just to put a smile on my mom's face, I decided towards graduate from the university. For me, for everybody, and for myself. My mates have already gone ahead to do, some of them have done masters, some of them were already doing their PhD. Why me? I was in NYC doing Copper. And let me tell you something. Delay is not denial. Many of you may be in this similar situation. Probably you're not financially buoyant at this point, but it is not, the thing that you're going to do today is going to determine what is going to change your life tomorrow. And that is why it is very, very important to be on this live training. You understand? Now, why am I saying all this? Why am I connecting all this? I'm trying to tell you all this that, this was a guy that, since I didn't really have a direction of how my life is going to be, because I was frustrated in school. Lecturer say, you will not graduate from my course, blah, blah, blah. But something happened during 2020, during the COVID. I went back home, and that was the year that everybody was learning an online skill online. You will see, I don't know whether you guys are Gen Z here, or I don't know whether you're a Gen Alpha or millennials, but I understand that one thing that keeps us together is that you want to learn copywriting. But in my time then, during the code 2020, everybody was learning a skill. Guess what? I decided I was joining all those webinars, and I joined the webinar just like this, and I learned how towards, write an ebook. From learning how to write an ebook to learning how to write copies, how to sell it. And just those two skills alone was able to bring me here. Now, I'm going to be telling you how all this mattered. Today, I am the boss of copywriting, and I also own a marketing agency, Bosuzi Marketing Agency, and I'm a founder of Bosuzi Consults. I'm the author of more than 5 books, just the ones that I've shown you here. More than 5 books. And all these books were produced because I attended that webinar that changed my life by Edinri Edewo. I will not stop praising her wherever she is, because it was a free class teaching people how to write a book. She offered a course at the end of the program, although I did not even have money. Now check it, 2020, I couldn't afford 2,000 naira to buy a course. But today the game has changed. But this one book here, Mindset Boost, that I wrote, was able to print out my first 6 figures online. Was able to print out my first 6 figure online, all because I followed a step-by-step process of writing a book and doing all these things that she taught in that free training. It was then I vowed that if this lady can teach something like this for free, and I can get value to the extent that I can make money, change my life, to the extent that I'm using the money to enter into other businesses, then one thing I am going to dedicate myself into is teaching people that 1 to 2 skills that got me to where I am. The skill that got me to where I am is not anything. The skill that got me to where I am is what I am going to be talking about today. Now, just because of that book, I made money from that book, but I didn't just want to be writing book up and down. So I decided to venture into e-commerce. I built a brand called Boss Uzi Luxuries. Now, let me tell you something. The person that is talking about building brand, all these names, all these things I'm saying, I started with just 5,000 naira in my bank account. I cannot forget March 13, 2020 was my birthday. And there was a money that somebody sent me. That money was in my account for long, and I was just pinching out of it to be dying data. And it was all those data that changed my life. From 5,000 naira, 4,5, 4,000, 3,5, until I stumbled on one or two webinars that just changed my life, that I just decided to write my ebook. I'm going to be telling you something today. The thing that actually changed my life is not many things. It's just something called a high income skill. Now, my claim today is that high income skill is going to make you rich. High income skills will make you rich. Now, you may be asking yourself, Boss Uzi, or maybe even asking me, Boss Uzi, what is high income skills? High income skills are skills that you can learn within the space of 3 to 6 months. And when you learn these skills within the space of 3 to 6 months, what am I even saying? Once you learn this skill within the space of 30 to 60 days, you can monetize it immediately. Guess what? You cannot monetize. You cannot monetize. There's a difference between high income jobs and high income skills. High income jobs are something like the medical professionals, the surgeons, and all that. Those ones, they are specialized skills. They are specialized job. They are pay high. But high income skills are skills that very, very specialized, but you learn them in a short while. Medicine, you can spend 7 years in university and you not even still have your certificates. But high income skills are skills that you can learn within the space of 30 to 60 days. You get certified and you're on your way towards stardom. Now, my mentor, Dan Locke, he listed out 10 high income skills that I have been able to run with since 2020. And these are the high income skills. The first one is copywriting, closing, public speaking, digital marketing, software development, media buying, cyber security, SEO experts, sales funnel builder, and consulting. Now, these are the 10 high income skills he mentioned here. And when I saw this list in 2020, I decided to choose one and I decided to learn. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you that is listening to me right now, you're seeing this. I want to ask you, out of all these skills here, forget about the theme of this webinar. What high income skill are you ready to learn? Put it in the comment section. What high income skill are you ready to learn today? Put it in the comment section. Let me see, guys. What high income skill are you ready to learn today? Out of all these high income skills we have here, what high income skills are you ready to learn today? In the comment section. So what high income skills are you ready to learn today? Somebody is saying copywriting, 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 copywriting. All right, copywriting, copywriting, copywriting. Thank you so much. All right, let's go. Let's go. Now, one thing I'll also beg many of you here is that this training is not a system whereby I'm interested in many people learning. To be honest with you, I'm not interested in many people like coming on this training. So, like, if you are very interested in bosses, you go straight to the point, or XYZ, then maybe this platform is not a platform for you. Because one thing I would like to do is that I like to take my time to explain things for you so that you will not go and say this is a rubbish training or haphazard stuff. Do you understand? So if at any point you feel like this is a waste of time, it's very, very easy. In as much as I want you to learn so that you can learn, you can improve yourself, but still be respectful at least to a point. Now, I can see a lot of people are interested in copywriting, and that is exactly why we are here today. Welcome once again. Let me also check if I'm still sharing my screen so I can just get into it. Now, the next thing you're going to be seeing now is copywriting. Now, in class, just have 4 assignments. I want to demystify copywriting. 4 things I am going to do today. I am going to be telling you what copywriting is, and I want you guys to participate fully in this program. What copywriting is, I'm going to also be telling you the roles of copywriting in any business, the opportunities in copywriting, and the basics of copywriting. Now, there is something I want to do. I gave you guys a free book. I gave you guys a free book in my book. It's not actually free, but I gave you guys for free. So um so if you have not downloaded the book, all you just need to do is to download it. It is called copywriting in 3 minutes, and it's a simple PDF. This book is 5,000 naira, but the reason why I want to give it to all my students, so that when you guys, it will be very, very easy for you to have a glimpse of copywriting as soon as possible. So if you want to get this book, all you just need to do is to click on buy now. Now you're not buying it, I'm giving you free, but you're getting it with a coupon code. And many of you kept harassing me in my DM. Sorry to use the word, but many of you kept harassing me in my DM saying, Boss Uzi, blah blah blah. You said it's free, but I'm paying money. All you just need to do is come here, is to come to this place here. Got a coupon code, click here, and then you just click here. And when you click here, you just put word free. And when you put free, you apply. And you can see it's 1,000 naira, but when you apply, it shows what's 0. You understand? This is what's restricted to only people that are in this webinar. So you just click on it, and when you click on it, it already downloads without paying anything. So you just have the copy easily. So now, for the people that don't have the copy, you can go and download it and get it for yourself. So I am going to be using that book, or should we use the book? No, let's just use our slide. So if you've not downloaded that book, kindly do that right now. Let's get into what copywriting is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen to me attentively, because this can be dicey. Copywriting, what is copywriting? If you see a content online that talks about something like this, 10 reasons to, or 7 reasons why Ronaldo is better than Messi, number 4 will shock you. Many people would leave the other 3, 4, 5, 6 and go to that number 4 and go and check what is in that number 4. Do you know why? Because that person has emotionally compelled you to go and find out what is in number 4, more than what is even in the 7 reasons. Do you understand? So copywriting is just the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing message. It is the act of crafting enticing marketing messages that triggers an ideal audience, a particular person that team will interest, to take a buying decision. Many of you will not understand it. Now, let's use 2 examples. I have people like Amina. There are 2 ladies, Amina and Chidima. Amina and Chidima, they sell the same thing. Amina and Chidima sell the same thing. They sell what? They sell a bone straight. Amina and Chidima sell bone straight, 18 inches. But they have different marketing styles. Chidima goes to our WhatsApp status and says, and put in our WhatsApp status, hey, please, you guys to buy from me bone straight hair, bone straight 18 inches hair, going for 130K. 130K, come and buy from me, so that I will not go to village. That was Chidima marketing message. And you also in that you can also see Amina's status. You need a bone straight hair, and you can also see Amina's status. Amina's status says something like, if you're a lady, now if you want to walk into any room and command high class respect because of your highly quality wig, then go for this bone straight hair 18 inches. It comes with a free oil, it comes with free stretcher, it comes with free stretcher comb and free delivery to any location you are. And it is going for 138,000 naira. Ladies and gentlemen, Chidima said you should buy from her so that you will not go to village. But Amina said something. If you want to walk into any room and command respect as a lady of class, and you want to express your elegance, then you can do that through your hair. Then get this 18 inches bone straight hair, going at a discounted rate of 138,000 naira, and it comes with free delivery, free oil to maintain it, and free stretching comb. Guess what? Chidima's own is cheaper. Chidima is selling the same hair, the same commodity for 130K. But Amina, she's selling her own for 138,000 naira. 8,000 naira difference. Which one are you going to go for? Put it in the comment section. Are you going to go for Chidima or are you going to go for what? Amina? Put it in the comment section. Remember, the difference is 8,000 naira. Amina is selling it more expensive. Chidima is selling it what? Cheaper. But guess what? Chidima's own doesn't come with what? Free delivery. You're going to buy the product and you're probably going to what? Deliver it by yourself and you're going to pay for delivery. Probably delivery may not cost that much. But which one are you going to go for? Put it in the comment section. Let me see, guys. Let me see the one you guys would go for. Put it in the comment section. Which one are you going for? Are you going to go for Amina's own or are you going to what? Go for what? Now, a lot of people are saying Amina. I want you to understand that Amina's own is expensive. Amina's own is 138,000. While Chidima's own is what? 130. Maybe you guys don't understand. I said Amina's own is more expensive, not Chinima's own. Now you can see. Do you understand what just happened right now? What happened right now is that many people are going for the cheap. They are going for the expensive option, not because of it is expensive, but they are going for the expensive option because of the offer and because of the dispensing of the words. Many people will hear that copywriting is persuasion in print. Many people will argue that copywriting is salesman in print. But in a more advanced definition, capture this one. When they ask you what copywriting is, tell them it is the act of crafting emotionally compelling. Was Chidima's message emotionally compelling? Yes, she said what her emotional she's trying to there's a difference between emotionally compelling and blackmailing. She's blackmailing you so that you don't send her to village. Why Amina is trying to send you she's trying to sell you number one, she's trying to sell you a destination whereby when you walk into any room with elegance and command respect, you remember. So that is exactly what copywriting is. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you sell, but the reason why some people will sell the same products and one person will sell more than the other person is not because of anything. It's just because of the way their marketing message is crafted. Now, let me use another definition before we go into one or two practical for today. There are two titles here, and this book are the same book. Now, this book is written by Nora Hayden. The name of the book is called Astrological Love. Now, this book sold less than 5,000 copies in its lifetime, but there was one man that saw this book in a bookshop. After reading it, he decided to find the lady that owns this book, and he bought the rights of this book. And when he bought the rights, he decided to change the cover from Astrological Love towards How to Satisfy a Woman Every Time and Have Her Beg for More by Nora Hayden. It really worked, the first and only book that tells you exactly how. Now, ladies and gentlemen, especially the men, how to satisfy a woman every time. These women, some of them are not really, you cannot satisfy them. So if you want to know how to satisfy them every time, which one are you going to go for? Ladies, I'm also asking you, maybe you can just substitute that words. You can substitute that woman for man. Which one are you going to go for? Are you going to go for title A, Astrological Love, or you go with title B, How to Satisfy a Man or a Woman Every Time? I'm sure many of you know that some people went to the moon right now. So I think that one will work for the title A. Put it in the comment section. Let me see. Are you going for title A or title B? Thank you so much. So I can see a lot of people going for what? Title B. Now, the reason you're going for title B is not because of you don't like astrological love, but it is not understanding. Many people would not really understand what you're doing. Now, when it comes to copywriting, there are 4 bases of copywriting you should know. And we are going to demystify all these bases, I think today or tomorrow. Now, I want you to understand that this is it's a 5-day training. The reason why it's a 5-day training is that at the end of this training, I don't really want you to be compelled or to be bamboozled or to think about even getting any other program or a course. Because I want to take my time to dish out everything you need to succeed in copywriting, both as a beginner level, as a basic level, and as an advanced level. So if you stick with me for these 5 days, there is nothing that you're not going to accomplish, especially in the world of copywriting. And guess what? There are sometimes I'm going to be talking, but you need to open your ears to hear because it's not everything that you can hear literally. There are some things I will not openly say because many of you are babies. You guys can't handle meat. There are some things I am going to say that you need to grab and take it very the making money and the monetizing side. All right, guys. So copywriting is divided into what 4 parts. Now, I don't know whether this can you guys still hear me? All right. All right. Copywriting is divided into what 4 parts. Number one, headlines. Number two, copywriting is divided into 4 parts. We have what attraction, nurturing, conversion, and what's retention. Now, the aim of copywriting is to do just 4 things. It is to do what attraction. It is to what attract. All right, I think I'm not much sharing my screen again, so I need to what? I need to share my screen. All right, please, if you can see my screen now, can you just tell me that you can see my screen? Okay, I think you can see my screen right now because when the network cuts, probably you don't see my screen again. So copywriting is divided into what 4 parts. Number one, attraction. Number two, nurturing. Now, when I say 4 parts, it is the aim of copywriting is to do 4 things. Attraction, it is towards nurture your clients or your audience. It is what also to convert them. Now, let us say you have a product to sell. Now, what product do you have to sell? Now, let me look for one thing that you have to sell. Maybe you want to sell a phone, a Samsung phone. You're going to what? Your job is what? To think of how to what attract your ideal audience. Remember what I said copywriting is again. Your job is to what attract. Your job, and you attract people with your headline. How to browse the internet even without data, or even when you don't have data with this new Samsung phone. You've attracted people. Now, I'm not saying you should attract people with a lie. The second thing is what to nurture them. Maybe your attraction system can when they are now interested in the word advertisements, they now click. Your job is to what collect their contacts or whatever, and to what tell them more about the word product. And after you tell them more about the product, the next thing you do is what tell them the price. And when you tell them the price, if you do your job well in the nurturing, what is going to happen is that people that would click on your link, they will be converted. Do you understand? So copywriting does all these things. So you attract people with your headlines, you attract people with your advertisement, your hook. When people get into your system, you would nurture them by telling them about the product, or by also giving them intelligence, something that just makes them comfortable. Then the next thing is what to pitch your price. And if you do your homework very well in 1 and 2, you can always convert. And now, if you work maybe you're doing this subscription model, then number 4, you can also retain them. You understand? So that is it. So how do you write a good headline? Now, how do you the first thing we are going to be going into is what headline. I told you that there are 4 spaces of copywriting. The first place is now the headline. If you see any products, maybe you got a client right now, and this client meets you and say, okay, we are employing you because we want you to write a sales copy for us so that we can attract this, maybe a particular Gen Z right now. What is your words? What is your headline? How will your headline be? Do you understand? What will your headline be? Do you understand? So imagine Money Point employs you now as a copywriter. and they tell you that, please, ladies and gentlemen, there are two things I just want you to do today. I think we are almost at just two things. Number one, you can subscribe to this channel. Number two, you can like this video. The like is currently on 18. Please, I want you to reach, since we are like 50 on the live right now, you can just, everybody should what like, let it reach what 15. That is if you're getting value from this training. No, if you're not getting value, there is no need to like. But if you're getting value, I want you to help me like this video. The reason I like feedback system, I just want to know, okay, any amount, I like feedback system. Now, if a company employs you right now, and they employs you and they say, please, oh, I want you towards, help us what money. I want you towards help us, market a product. I want you to help us market a product. And maybe they tell you that they want you to write compelling email copies for the people that were registered. You understand? How are you going to do that? That is exactly what copywriting is. Now, when it comes to copywriting, how you make money is that you get jobs of people that want to do this thing. They want to attract their audience. They want to be able to nurture them, and they want to be able to convert them. Now, the person that does this thing is what? A copywriter. Do you understand? So maybe I have a product right now. I'm selling a book. How many of you downloaded Mindset Boost? I gave you guys Mindset Boost. That's my book. I told you guys to read the first chapter. How many of you read that book? If you read it, put it in the comment section. If you read that book, Mindset Boost, I told you guys to read it in the words when I was giving you day one. So imagine I want to sell my book right now as a copywriter, and I ask you to help me I want you to help me write a copy that I can use to capture the audience. Do you understand? Help me create a copy that I want to use to capture the audience. You're the one that is going to be writing that words. You'll be the one to write that copy. So what do you do? It starts with a headline. What do you use? You can tell them that you can say something like how to use the power of the mind to attract personal and business success. You understand? What you've done right now is the headline. Now, the next thing is the hook. You can say something like, if you've been struggling towards, attain a particular kind of success, then one thing you need to do right now is to build up your mindset. You build up your mindset, X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. Then you introduce the book. This book, Mindset Books, can help you XYZ. It has helped XYZ kind of people. It has helped XYZ kind of people. If you download this book today, if you buy this book today, you'll be able to XYZ. That is what copywriting is all about. Now, go and check all your advertisements, Money Point advertisements, OPay. Go and check all your sites, all these things. Even go to your email. What they do right there is simple headline: how to make 300 to 500K with just one simple model called digital marketing with just your smartphone and data connection. It will get many of you interested. Hey, I'm interested though. The next thing they do is they'll tell you that 7 years ago, I was broke, confused, impatient. I had cancer 1, I had cancer 2. But what saved me was affiliate marketing. Blah, 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 blah. What are they doing there? In number 2, they are nurturing. Nurturing is all about sending information. Nurturing is all about getting you involved. They are trying to emotionally compel you to be invested. Do you understand? Then the next thing is they'll start telling you that I was confused, I was broke just like you. And guess what? Many people can resonate with being broke. Then the next thing is they introduce you to their product. That is where conversion happens. And they tell you that there is one thing that can actually change your life. And if you get XYZ, get this affiliate marketing course today and change your life. And many people will start swiping their card. That is copywriting. So when you go online and you see all those affiliate marketing, telling you about digital marketing, just know that that is what they are using. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why is this skill important? Do you think this skill is worth learning? Many companies in the United States are employing Africans just like you and I towards write what they are employing you and I towards write what copies. They are employing us to write email copies. They are employing us to write sales copies. Do you know why? Because they cannot employ their own people. Their own people charge in hour. Do you understand? They're employing people. Their own people are charging what in hour, but they come down to Africa to employ us, and they cannot pay those people. Maybe that's what they are charging. Maybe $1,000, $2,000 for a project. So they come over to Africa, especially Nigeria, that is the giant of Africa, and they come and employ you and I. And even if they are not able to pay $1,000, especially to beginners, maybe many of you are beginners, they can pay you what $500 just to write a simple sales copy. What can $500 do for you if you get 3 clients in a month? Calculate it with the exchange rate of 1,400 and see how your life can tremendously change just by knowing one simple skill. That all you just need to do is to sit down in the comfort of your home. You buy a very good chair, a very good ring light or a lighting system, and maybe an inverter just like me. And all you just need to do is what? Typing on the computer, writing. But guess what? Something has come to actually help you write copies faster. Thank God for AI. But let me tell you something. If you go over to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, I got this job and I want you to write this copy. By the time you write this copy for them with ChatGPT, or you use Google Gemini and you submit to them on Upwork, they will first carry you, report you to the authorities of maybe OpenAI or whatever. Then they'll first ban you from their platform because of what? Lack of diligence. The AI is here to assist human beings. AI is not here to replace us. AI cannot replace a tractor driver. The use of AI, somebody that understands how to drive tractor can be able to use the AI mechanism to operate that tractor. That is how it is. Many years ago, we used to write raw copies with our hand. And we used to take 5 hours. We used to take 3 hours because we want to deliver the right job. And when we do those jobs, the clients will be like, oh my God, you're very, very awesome. Like, what did you do? How did you do this? I heard Nigerians know how to write very well. It's not Nigerians. It is when you study. It is when you learn. It is when you practice. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next remaining 5 minutes, I want to take my time to show you. I want to take my time to tell you what is going to help you to succeed in this copywriting space. Now, this is the motherboard and this is the foundation that all these things I am about to tell you right now, because from tomorrow, we are going to start doing deep practicals. And if you miss anything I'm about to tell you right now, this is the foundation where everything you're going to be building tomorrow will land. From tomorrow, I am not going to be talking with you like this. It is deep practical. Now, what am I trying to tell you right now? I'm trying to prepare your mind, because one thing is that it is the mindset. If you have the right mindset entering into any business model, the right mindset is going to help you to earn from it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stick with me for like 5 minutes. Let me just explain what I mean by mindset and how mindset can actually help you earn online. Now, we already talked about copywriting, and I told you that copywriting is just all about crafting messages, triggering action, emotional connection, etc. This is not my focus today. My focus is the foundational mindset you need to have for copywriting success. The first thing you need to know is that skill is essential. Learning a skill and mastering that skills, they are very crucial. Nobody is going to give you $1 when you are mediocre. Nobody is going to give you £1 when you are mediocre. Don't think because you're learning a universal skill, people will employ you. You need to be competent regardless of the fact that this skill is a high in demand skill and everybody needs this skill and people can pay high for it. But guess what? You're going to be shocked if you don't develop yourself to the level that you can be employed and paid well. So yes, you need to hone your craft and understand persuasive techniques, and you need to what? Master the language. Number two, you need to understand that strategy is the key. Now, this is the most important thing I was trying to tell you guys here. When I was telling you guys to open your ear when I'm going to be saying some things, this is one thing I want you to open your ear from. Even my paid students, I had to tell them something today. I told you that developing the right marketing plan and knowing your audience are non-negotiable. The reason why there's a lot of broke ghostwriters, a lot of broke virtual assistants, a lot of broke copywriters on the online space, a lot of broke affiliate marketers is because they don't understand their marketing plan. Many people always run away from anything that has to do with sales and marketing. That is because, they are infants. No money can enter your pockets in your life without sales and marketing. If you have a 9-to-5 job, the reason why you were employed for that 9-to-5 job is because of your marketing. You may say, I did not market, I just submitted CV. What is in your CV? If your CV was blank, would they employ you? Nobody will employ you. What is in that CV is what people will use to employ you. So in the online space, there's something called strategy. And when it comes to strategy, knowing your marketing plan is king. One thing I would like to tell you in copywriting is that if you don't want to be broke, go and study the people that are making crazy money in copywriting and emulate them. I am not going to say more than that. And I also want to tell you another foundation that you need to have when it comes towards copywriting is that when it comes to mindset, is that your mindset will determine your trajectory. Your internal belief system will dictate how high you soar in this space, or how resilient you're going to be, or how far you're going to push. Number four, just understand that without consistency in learning the craft, consistently in taking action, without consistency, you cannot really win. Now, let me tell you something. The truth about belief, many people used to hear about belief because I also gave you my book about belief. You cannot simply perform beyond your belief system. If you doubt your capabilities, your action is going to reflect your limitation. If you don't believe that you're going to make so much money in a particular thing, nobody is also going to believe in you. So it is your belief that is going towards, your belief is, if you believe in yourself, you're going to be doing things, you're going to be taking action. If you believe in yourselves, you're going to be going to go and start pitching to people, telling people I'm a copywriter and I can help you write copy. Do you understand? But if you don't believe, you're going to be where you are. You say, I still want to be learning. So one thing I want to leave with you here is that you don't need to be perfect as a copywriter to start earning money. Just believe you are the best. Land those jobs, come back to your writing place and meet a mentor. You guys will walk the walk together. You guys will achieve success. Your belief also shapes your action. If you believe you cannot lift a 10 kg dumbbell, you're going to continue lifting 5 kg in your comfort zone. Sometimes you need to break the barrier. You need to take that bold step towards. You need to do things that scares you, because that is how to grow. Bold action stems from strong belief. And guess what? How you can build your belief system is just by staying in a community where intelligent people are, in a community where people of similar belief system are there with you. Like, I remember how I learned copywriting, or most of the skills I learned from a community system. I was not just the one or a one-on-one system. A lot of people like one-on-one training. You and the mentor. One person will get tired. But when you're in a system whereby you're learning from different mentors, when you're in a system whereby you're learning from your mentor, and you also have your fellow mates there, you also have your fellow mates in the group, guess what is going to be happening to you? You're going to be seeing people's progress. Boss Susie, I just landed this job today. Boss Susie, I just landed this job. You'll be seeing everybody telling somebody congratulations. You too will work hard. I need you to understand the 4 reasons why people will stumble on this online space. I am closing right now. Number 1, lack of self-belief. We've already talked about doubt. And the lack of self-belief is sponsored by the people you hang around with or the environment you dwell in. Like I told you, mindset is a set of belief system that governs the way you think. Sponsored by number one, the people you hang around with. If you hang around lions, you're going to think like a lion. If you hang around goats, you would think like a goat, behave like a goat, and smell like a goat. Number two, doubting online income cannot take you anywhere. Being skeptical about the ability to generate significant income online. If you don't believe this thing is going to work for you, then it will never work for you. When I was still growing on the online space, when I see people saying how I made 10 million online using just XYZ, today, those things are almost my reality. And my reality because I was inside communities that I saw people actually doing these things, not just fallacy, not just talk. So stop doubting online income. And one of the ways you can stop doubting online income is a community like this. Number three, understand your personal values. The reason why I spent 8 years in university is because I didn't understand myself. I didn't understand that, hey, sometimes many of us even understand ourselves, but you ignore it. Some of you understand that you're not good in words, you're not good in writing, yet you still want to learn writing. Some of you understand that you're not good in some particular things, yet you're still forcefully learning, putting yourself there. Many people always projected data analysis for me. When people see me, they say, Bosuji, are you a data analyst? I want to introduce you to this place. If I was into data analysis today, nobody will hear my voice. I'll probably be making so much money, but I'll probably be a boring person, angry with my life, and living a miserable life. One thing I recognize about myself is that I'm a born teacher. I love teaching, regardless of how much I'm being paid or not. And it is giving me the best form of expression. And immediately you find a way to know how to monetize that thing you love. Everything has changed for you. I realized that I can monetize my skills, my teaching skills from different sectors. So, ladies and gentlemen, many of you have some personal values that many of you are ignoring. Find them and find the money systems of the ways you can monetize it. A lot of you are good in public speaking. Find a way to monetize it. I am not going to tell you. There are only two people that can tell you how to monetize your personal values. Number one, yourself by deep research, and number two, by God's grace. When you intervene, when you ask God to get into your case. Because the reason why I'm here today and the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is not because I am too intelligent to know that I am good at this, but God also showed me that this is the way. Number four, many people will fail on these online spaces because many of you are anticipating failure. Stop expecting negative outcome. Be positive. Let me tell you something. We live in a time whereby it is almost difficult for you to believe. But without belief, nothing can work for you. Stop anticipating failure. More than anticipating failure, start being analytical. A lot of us woke up in the morning and you guys are feeling so, where will my money come from? Somebody will introduce you to something. No, he said, no, this thing cannot make me rich. They'll bring another thing for you. They say, no, this thing will not make you rich. And you understand it is very, very good to sieve out some things. But when you find out that thing that can actually change your life through discernment, don't wave that thing off just because of past experiences. Now, the next thing I want to do right now is I want us to make some affirmation. Copywriting is a high-paying skills. And one of the things that you can do for yourself is to speak into the existence, especially as a beginner. The first thing I want you to say to yourself is that copywriting is just the act of crafting emotionally compelling messages for your clients or yourself. You can use it for your clients or you can use it for yourself. Well, say to yourself today, my word carries value and impact. That is, you're trying to tell yourself that anytime that you write a copy, anytime that you write a marketing message, it carries value and impact. Say to yourself, my words carries value. My words carries value and impact. Number two, there are some copywriters that are not compensated because they don't know how to monetize their skills. This affirmation I want you to say today, you need to take this one serious because a lot of people are so intelligent, but they are not making money. Say this to yourself, I deserve to be compensated handsomely for my expertise. No matter anything you do, you deserve to be compensated for your expertise. The only thing you just need to do is to know how to monetize it. Number three, tell yourself, I am capable of continuously mastering my skills. Now, let me tell you why this one is important. A lot of people will get angry. A lot of people will get frustrated. Life is going to do a lot of people somehow. You may think that that thing that was giving you money yesterday will not give you money again today. And that is where it is very, very deceitful. But if you make this affirmation, never forget this affirmation when you're tired. Say, I am capable of continuously mastering this skill. And the last one of the game of copywriting is not a selfish reason, is to help businesses to make profits. So say something bad. When you start writing copies, you can say something like, my writing has the power to genuinely help people and businesses thrive. Say that to yourself today. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. I am inducting everybody that is listening to me right now into the world of copywriting. All I know is that at the end of this system, at the end of this 5-day training, you are going to be changed. You're going to get intelligent that will change your life. So one thing I want you to do right now is that if you have not downloaded the book, kindly download it right now. If you have not downloaded the book, kindly download it right now so you can just skim through and check out all the things in the book. Understand copywriting for yourself in just 3 minutes. Do you understand? Tomorrow, we are going to be going into practical from day 2 to the final day. Practical all through. Do you understand? Tomorrow, we are going to be learning how to write compelling headlines. Headlines to attract your ideal audience at the first glance. So if you miss tomorrow, then I don't understand. You've missed it all. Another thing is that many of you are probably, many of you would want to probably work with me in the nearest future. You want me to mentor you. You want me to guide you, during something XYZ. So if you're interested, if you're eventually going to be interested in copywriting in the long term, then there is a form I have in the comments. There's a form I have in the group in the video description. So check the video description. You can actually, subscribe to my mentorship. You can fill the form. Just subscribe to my mentorship. It is for free. You're not paying any money towards fill the form. That is just to show your interest. You understand? So that is it. So tomorrow we are going to be continuing this training. Now, what is the time right now? It's already time. So I'm sorry for taking 1 more minute of your time. Thank you so much, everyone. I can see Zainab. I can see Favor. I can see Emanuela. I can see everybody that has joined today. Congratulations for being in this training. Now, one thing I want you to do for me is a lot of people missed this day 1 training. A lot of people missed day 1 training. And, when you have a lot of people in a group and many people are missing training, they are not getting the benefit. Maybe they don't really see a reason why they need to come. So, if you got value, before I go, how many of you, did you get value from this training? If you got value, put it in the comment section. Type, I got value. Good luck. Good luck. I saw you. Good luck, Chinemere. I saw you. If you got value, type value in the comment section. Type value in the comment section. All right. So if you got value, all I just want you to do right now is that I'm going to be opening the group in our WhatsApp group. I'm going to be asking some questions. I'm going to be asking whether you got value from this training. Just pour fire. Just pour fire in the group. Just drop a fire emoji, or you can also say 1 or 2 things. The reason is, remember what I told you, iron sharpens iron. If you're able to do that, it will also motivate other people to join tomorrow. And when they join tomorrow, is a win-win for our community. Everybody's winning. Everybody's learning for free. By the next 5 days, you'll be able to write a full copy by yourself. Many of you will just come and dash me, Boss Uzi, I got a client by all these things you've told me. Take this 100,000 and relax, and I'll be happy. So if you have not done that, thank you so much. God bless you, everyone, and good night. See you tomorrow. I don't want to take so much of your time. So see you inside the WhatsApp group. See you inside the WhatsApp group. God bless you and good night, everyone.